Hello, Dan, the Luddite here, and if you're seeing this part of the video, then I guess there's a pretty good chance that you listened to my performance piece. So I'd just like to start by saying thank you. That's really cool of you to take the time to do so. Lord knows there are way more impressive pedal steel guitar players out there than me. I'm a relative newcomer to the instruments. I've owned it for about 4 years. It's a Carter D10, if you're interested. But I'd say maybe like 2.5, 3 years is a more accurate portrayal of the time that I've been able to put in. My practice has been very sort of on off, and that's something that's really frustrated me and that I'm trying to address in my life so that I can make this a priority, because I love this instrument. It's beautiful, it's unique, and it gives me an identity that I feel like I don't have from other instruments that I play. So the initial goal was to record like a 3-minute improvisation piece that pulled together as much of what I've learned as possible. But I ended up putting a little bit of piano on there just because I've learned that it's much less forgiving, like on the tuning of where you place the bar when there's other instruments involved. So with the piece that I recorded, having the piano there reveals some of the sloppiness in my playing, to be honest. And it's why I wanted it to be a video, so it's a more like honest performance. But that's stuff that I'm obviously going to work on, and I don't get me wrong, I don't want the perfect to be the enemy of the good. And overall, I'm proud of how it turned out. I think there's nice pieces in nice passages in there, and I hope it's something that I can look back on in maybe a couple of years time and do another recording and see how much I have progressed even more from this point on. Because in the medium term, like I want to be playing live with other musicians in dodgy venues with bad sound, which will be tricky, no doubt, as well as working more on my own recordings and hopefully even some other people's recordings as well. But for now, it's just kind of just a video, like dipping my toe in the water of the internet and like seeing what happens. So either way, I hope you've enjoyed this, found it interesting. Thank you for joining me. May our paths cross again at some point. And until then, you take care of yourself and have a good time. All the time. Ciao. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Das Vidania.